And welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Okay, so let's talk about Vivi. What we're going to do right now is, I am recording, right? Yes, I am. What we're going to do right now is I'm actually going to go ahead and collect Vivi, Illustrated Vivi, while we talk about Illustrated Vivi. Alright, so, first off, oh my goodness, man. This is an interesting medal. Okay, for those of you who don't know, let's take a quick look at it. Let's take a quick look at Vivi. There's Vivi. I did get one. Illustrated Vivi raises strength and attribute strength by 3 tiers for 3 attacks. So cost 0, restores 5 gauges. So this is, as I compared in the previous video, very much, well, it's like a super Moana, okay? Now it does have that 3-turn limitation. So what we're going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and collect the other VVs and I'm going to try and put a couple together and see what happens. Do I want double cast? Yes, I do. But the problem with double cast, I'm going to go ahead and just do the ones that give me Vivi. I'm not going to worry about the other ones. Although I will collect the jewels later on. Don't you worry about that. The thing about Vivi is he has a lot of different uses for someone like me. Now, actually for everyone, for anyone and everyone, because I know a lot of people have said, well, you know, just get that double cast, you know. If you have I know someone was actually telling me, if you have a double cast general strength, you don't need him. That's not entirely true, because even double cast general strength, like let's say Illustrated Kairi or Sebastian, those medals, even if you have them with double cast, which I do not, they don't give you what Vivi gives you. Again, 0 cost. So if you got double cast, it's not going to cost you anything. Restoring 5 gauges, you know, and it gives you the 3 attribute and the 3 general strength up. It does have one major Achilles heel though, and that is the fact that it does not have the last one entire turn. Now I'm not going to compare this medal right now to Point 2 Kairi, because we don't have Point 2 Kairi in the game. And I will say, of course, I am purchasing this VIP because, as I've told you guys before, I stopped spending large amounts of money in this game, but I am buying VIP every single week. And ever since Union Cross came out, even though I've stopped purchasing money, except for the last time when I did, which was a gift from DHE, and thank you so much to her for that, because if it hadn't been for that, I wouldn't have been able to get Chubby Lady Dragon and all the key arts I got. So that was amazing of her. Thank you so much for that. You're very awesome. But I've stopped spending money apart from that. I just get the VIP, so that's why I'm getting this VIP right now, and I'm going to get the next VIP. But I guess the first big question is, or the first question that people have been asking today is this medal one that you have to get both VIPs for? And this is not one. This is not one of the ones where you have to have this medal gilted to make a difference in your game. For people like me who never have luck with double cast and everything, then yeah, it's a good idea to get them so you can try and get the double cast. We're at a point now in the game where it doesn't really matter if you keep medals separate. For those of you who remember, we're talking, you know, man, we're talking like a year ago, or around there, when like the first big buffers came out, when like Illustrated Sora and Illustrated Terra and Illustrated Riku, the first ones came out, version A's now. When those came out, we would keep them separate. We wouldn't combine them, even if we could guilt them, because at that point in the game, or if you guys remember, running double VVs, regular VVs, or Diz and those medals. So back then we would do that. We would keep these medals separate because we didn't have as many medals or as powerful medals as we have now in the game. Now the game is very much turning into a Keyblade management game, I guess. So for example, in my case right now, if you guys look at what I'm dealing with right now, Keyblade management is a huge thing. If I had a double cast general attack, so for example, if Illustrated Kairi had double cast on her, then I could move HD Nominate down to, let's say, 4th slot and copy someone to do more damage. I could actually do that, and you know, my Keyblades would radically alter and change if I didn't have to have, or if I didn't choose to have that try and get that 6+. And that's where Vivi comes into play. Vivi is a medal that if I get that, okay, if I get double cast from it, I am going to get those 3 tiers. Double cast is going to turn to 6. But the problem with this is because it is only for 3 turns. We're not even talking about the 3 attribute yet, because that 3 attribute is huge too. It's amazing. It is astounding. But the fact that we don't, the fact that it only lasts for 3 turns means that, as I've explained before, let's go ahead and try. I'll try twice, and I'll keep one. Well, you know what? Even if we do get a high score challenge this Thursday, I'm not gonna really get a chance. I'm not gonna get a chance to try with a percentage medals, because you guys, as you all know, whenever a high score challenge comes out, the first or second time I try and do it, well, I try for the first few days just to get it with 0% to see just how far I can go. So we can go ahead and combine this one. It's not going to be that bad. So wish me luck. Let's see what happens here. Oh, are these are already 6-star? Yeah, they're 6-star. So that's interesting. I don't know how to feel about that yet. Alright, let's combine another one. And then we're going to talk about how you can use Vivi. Because Vivi is this Illustrated Vivi, okay. Oh, see, I'm having, what's his name? I'm having, Belle and Beast, Illustrated and Belle and Beast flashbacks. 8 medals, guys. 8 medals, and I didn't get double cast on a single one. Okay, so we might do the other one, the last one, at the end of this video. This is interesting. But let's talk about Illustrated Vivi and how to use Illustrated Vivi. So hopefully I have an empty Keyblade here that we can talk about. Okay, let's talk about here. We're gonna pretend that we're whatever. We're gonna pretend whatever on this one. But the important thing about Illustrated Vivi is you have to remember that, let's say that I got double cast. Okay, let's just say, okay, wait. Let's say you pull and you have my luck and you don't get double cast, all right? Then because it lasts for 3 turns, and this is something that took us quite a while to understand with Moana and Maui, is that the medal itself counts as one, not turn. Attacks, sorry, because it only lasts for 3 attacks. The medal itself counts as 1 attack. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, if you put it over in the 3rd slot, then 1, 2, 3. If you're trying to get your friend medal to count, then you have to move it over to the 4th slot, because 1, 2, and then the friend medal. Okay, so that's how the attack thing works. The 3 attack things work. But if you get double cast on this particular medal, then you have to think about the fact that the first attack counts as 1, the second attack counts as 2, and then you're going to be 6 up, 6 general and 6 attribute up, and then the third attack is going to be just the next medal. After that, you're going to lose the bonuses from the first one, but you're going to carry the bonuses from the second one. So let's say, for example, if I were to have it here, 1 for the first attack, 2 for the double cast, 3 on here. And then this one, the second one, is going to last all the way to the end. So the last one is going to get you the 3, 3. So that's, yes, DHE just said the double cast curse. That is the double cast curse with respect to attack limited medals. Now, this does not mean that this is a bad thing. For example, we're going to throw something together really quick here. Let me throw some, do I need to? No, I don't need to. So let me show you guys something. Again, this is something that we've been talking about back and forth with people, and something that has been talked a lot. And thank you very much everyone who has given so many different setups and different things that you can do with this medal. So let's say for example that Illustrated Halloween Sora is my heavy hitter. Okay, my Illustrated Halloween Sora happens to have ground defense. Okay, enemy 60. So let's say I'm going up in Coliseum and I want to boost him as much as humanly possible. So I can do something a little like, did I level up my chubby lady? Chubby lady, I don't remember if I leveled you up or not, but let's go find you. So this is one of the most broken setups that I can show you guys, and something that a lot of people were talking about. And again, if you guys remember, I did say we did talk about this previously with someone, that someone else talked about it. Okay, so if you guys look at the setup, and this is why I said before in my previous video, if you are going to go for Vivi, you have to remember that you do need to have also the medals that will contribute to it and will be able to support it. This setup here, for example, is a setup that is designed, I call it the one punch man. Okay, so these are very much the one punch setups. Okay, for example in Coliseum. So HC Nominee is going to copy the next medal, which is going to be Maleficent Dragon. Maleficent Dragon does 2 general defense down. So 2 general defense down plus 2 general defense down plus my key art medal that is going to copy the previous one. So 2, 4, 6. 6 general defense down. Then we go to Vivi. Let's say Vivi gets double cast. Hopefully he gets double cast. Come on, button guy. Please give me some double cast. I don't get, if you guys know, I don't get double cast on buffers. Well, apart from JNS. But maybe, you know, it's possible that JNS took all my luck forever. Anyway. Vivi with the double cast. So, Vivi, 3 and 3. Another Vivi, 3 and 3. And we go into Illustrated Halloween Sora with 6 general defense down, 6 general attack up, and 6 attribute strength up. The 666 combo into the Illustrated Halloween Sora. And you know what? And I could actually even do, if I wanted to do my other one, because I have STGB. If I want to do STGB, there's STGB. If I want to do, you know, because it ignore attributes. Anyway. So because this one ignore attributes. So these combos are going to be, this is just one of the combinations that you can possibly do if you get the Vivi with the double cast, if you want to go for like an extreme combination. So you guys are probably going to see combinations like these happening in Coliseum, and that's why I would really like to get double cast on Vivi. It would be wonderful. But let me say this again. Even if I don't get double cast on Vivi, I'm still going to use the medal. A 0 cost medal that restores 5 PSM. It's awesome. It's really awesome. And a lot of times Illustrated Vivi will come in huge, it will come so much in effect for me. So let's pretend that this medal for a second is let's pretend for a second that this medal is what's it called, is Divine Rose. Okay, because I know my Divine Rose is filled right now and I kind of don't want to change my setup on Divine Rose, but you guys know how Divine Rose looks. So let me show you guys kind of what I'm looking forward to using. And if it, and see, this is something that I want to use if I don't get the double cast, okay? Because let's say if I get double cast on Illustrated Vivi, I really can't use my Jack and Sally anymore, because it's going to be kind of a waste on the, I'm going to lose one, what's it called? I'm going to lose one PSM up and one PSM down, unless I put Vivi at the beginning. But that's a whole other thing. That's a little more advanced, and we can totally talk about that in the future too, because I do want to start doing much more advanced and complicated setups too. And again, I know there's a lot of people who have the same metals than I do, and a lot better metals than I do. So there is a lot of different complicated setups that we can talk about and go through. But anyway, this is a setup. Again, imagine this is Divine Rose. Okay, just imagine this is Divine Rose. Remember, a 3 times multiplier, reverse speed, 2.7. Okay. I would end up going with 4 general defense down, 3 general attack up, 3 attribute up, and then we need to add Jack and Sally's 2 up, 2 down. So it would be 5 general attack up, 3 general, let's start again. It would be 4 general defense down, AoE, 3 general attack up, 5 general attribute up, 2 general attribute down. Sorry, we shouldn't call it general. 5 attribute strength up, 2 attribute defense down on the enemy into Little King Sephi. Or if I were to have another medal, which I am able to guilt now, which I am very, very, very grateful. Oh, there's the giant line. We're gonna guilt these guys soon. Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, I have to flip him. I have to flip JNS. Yeah, JNS will eat up the Vivi. Thank you. I have to flip them. I have to put JNS before Vivi, which is a little bit of a pain, but I mean, it's still a 2 times multiplier. But if I get, I'm 1 away. I'm 1 away or 2 away? 2 away. 1 away. So I can finally guilt my Dark Riku. Alright? I can finally guilt my Dark Riku. So having Dark Riku in that last slot, so there's a lot of different combinations now can be used. And again, this is, and I know what some people are saying right now. Some people are saying, oh my goodness, why have you not guilted Vana's Remnant yet? I will. But let's say even if I do get double cast in Vana's Remnant, then I can't use Vivi. So there's just a lot of different setups and a lot of different combinations that we can start using and talking about with this medal. Illustrated Vivi, it is a game-changing medal, but it is a game-changing medal if you have the other medals to back you up as well. So that is something to think about. Again, as you guys saw, if you don't have an Ancient Nominee, if you don't have the Key Art, if you don't have Chubby Dragon Lady, you can't do the 666 combination. You can't do the One Punch combination. Sorry, let me call it the One Punch Man, because I like calling it that. I like calling it One Punch Man or One Punch Medal, because your final medal is going to pack an enormous wallop. So yeah, so if you want to pull that combination off, then you need to do it with that. So you do need certain medals to be able to put before and after. Regardless, this medal is pretty awesome, and I do recommend, if you want to pull at least one time to, if you want to buy VIP at least one time to get it. Let's talk about this now, the money part of it. It's $15, right? It's $15 for VIP. It's a little more expensive if you're on Apple or iTunes in different parts of the country or in different countries. But let's say it's $15. So for $15 to buy the VIP, you get 3,000 jewels, which we need to go over to the thing. Yeah, you know, One Punch. One medal combo, or whatever you want to call it. I just like calling it that because it's just one medal that's doing the majority of your damage. Although if all your previous medals are also guilted and in the proper position, they will do a lot of damage too. Oh, wow. Okay, so let's go look at the shop. So purchasing jewels, we've talked about this before, but let's say $15. So this is the what's it called? Why do I? Okay, so normally if you were to spend $15 in the game, you'd get 1,700 jewels, right? That's what you normally get in this game, 1,700 jewels if you were to spend $15. If you buy VIP, you get, on top of this, you get the 1,300, so you get 3,000 jewels. On top of that, you get another 1,400 jewels, so we're talking, what, 4,400 jewels? So 4,400 jewels in this game is the equivalent to probably 2 of these and 1 of these. So it's the equivalent of $30. So for $15, you're getting $30 worth of jewels, plus you are getting this VIP medal. So 1 medal KO. I like that. 1 medal KO is better. So yeah, so if you're looking at it from that point of view, and as we've said before, I like to look at pulls. I like to look at the pulls as for 3,000 jewels. In my opinion, 3,000 jewels is, because if you're going to buy it straight out, 3,000 jewels comes out to about $25. Okay, so for about $25 for 3,000 jewels, the VIP medals are a pretty good deal. And this medal is going to be very relevant. Again, for example, for me, if I get double cast on Vanitas Remnant, I know it's Vanitas, but I say Vanitas. If I get double cast on Vanitas Remnant, I might not use Illustrated Vivi, because I'm really going to want to continue using my Jack and Sally. My Jack and Sally is very unique for my setups and for my medals, and as you guys have seen it, I've used that Jack and Sally like all over the place. And I want to continue using it. Now that I have Chubby Dragon Lady, now that I have the Sky medals, I still have an H nominee, I have another H nominee that can reroll guild into it. I have a lot of other medals that I can form some really interesting combos. And if I do get a double cast general attack medal, or if we get Point to Kyrie soon, you guys probably won't see me use Illustrated Vivi as much. But if I get double cast in Illustrated Vivi, you better believe I'm going to be using it a lot until we get Point to Kyrie. Another game-changing medal coming. So I guess to answer the question, is this a game-changing medal? Yeah, it is. It is a game-changing medal. But we don't know how long it's going to change the game for. It is a very unique medal. It does have a really good thing. It does have really good perks about it. But it is one of those medals where you have to be like, okay, is this worth it for me? Again, if you never buy VIP and you're wondering, I have $15, should I buy VIP again? Not even considering what the medal does, I think it's a pretty good deal for the jewels. 4,400 jewels for $15 is really awesome. I think it's really awesome. So let's do this last one. If you guys have any more questions, I do want to continue talking more about this medal. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Why can't I? Oh, that one's equipped. Oh, I equipped the wrong one. Sorry. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you guys have more questions, if you guys want to talk more about this medal, please let me know. I really want to do more videos like this, explaining kind of like my point of view of a medal, how I want to use a medal, or how I can use a medal in my setups. And again, I know that my interpretation, or what I say when I say game-changing medal, it might be very different from what other people say, but when I say game-changing medal, I mean it's a medal that's going to come to change my game, my personal game. And again, you know your medals way better than anyone else does. You know what you have and what you don't have. So if it's a game-changing medal for you, unless it's like a ridiculously awesome medal like Point to Kyrie, if it's not nerfed, that is a medal that will change everyone's game no matter what. It's amazing. Or then you have medals that are meta changing medals. Like I've said, Axel EX. Axel EX, I mean, we were talking about that as soon as they came out, and it is a meta changing medal. The high score challenge meta. It is going to be, if the people who are lucky enough to get that are definitely going to invest. Well, if I were lucky enough to get it, I would definitely invest Mickey and Brooms into it. I definitely try and get a gilted, even if I wasn't able to pull more of them. XLEX is so amazing that you don't even have to have traits on it. If you get traits on it, congratulations. And if you get certain traits on it, congratulations. But it is going to be the meta for high score challenge. It is going to be the go-to in high score challenge. If I'm lucky enough to get him, hopefully. Anyway, let's end this video here, guys. We're gonna do the last trait. Like I said, I'm doing this because I probably won't be needing this medal. I'm not going to be using this medal yet, even if we have a high score challenge. I'll buy VIP next week, and then next week I can go ahead and use it. Does that stack? Does damage and raid stack? Because I may actually use this as a raid medal. I mean, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. This may actually be something that I use. Because it doesn't seem like I'm going to get... you guys might see me use this in case. People are saying it does. Okay, I may use this as a raid medal. I am not kidding you guys. I may actually use this as a raid medal. It does stack. Okay, alright, we're going to keep it then. I'm going to keep damage and raids. We are going to keep damage and raids. I'm not angry. As you guys see, I'm a little heartbroken because I don't get double cast on these medals. Let's go ahead and replace strength. Yeah, okay. Oh, man. Okay, so I'm a little heartbroken that I still don't have... I still have hope for Vanta's Remnant. And I really hope that I really hope that in the near future we get 0.2 Kyrie, but I'm not mad. I'm not mad because if this does stack, this medal Gilted is going to be very nice in that 4th slot in Divine Rose for raid bosses. It's going to do a lot of damage anyway. I mean, look at this. This is going to be nice. And again, I just hope that... I'm happy. I hope you guys get double cast if you do. But again, I mean, look at this. Look at what I got here. This is going to be a raid medal for me now. I'm going to put... You know what? I'm going to put Trinity on this, probably. Yeah. Wow. There's so much that I could do here. There is so much I could do this with this medal now. There's so much I could do with this now for raids. And that's the beauty of a medal like this, guys. No matter... Because of how important traits have come to be in the game... This is going to do... This is going to do some different... This is going to do some stuff for me. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys wanted me to do more videos like this, or if there's other topics of Illustrated Vivi you guys want me to talk about. And we can go through them, especially because I just showed you guys 2 different setups. I haven't even shown you guys what I'm thinking about right now for a raid setup. A raid setup with this medal, I need a Gilted though, but I'm starting to think a bunch of different things. I'm just running through different setups right now in my brain, and I just realized that if I get a raid on that Dark Riku, yeah, there's just so many things that are running through my brain right now. Yeah, okay, so anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Please let me know if there's any other topics or anything else you want me to talk about in Illustrated Vivi, because this is definitely one of those medals that has so many different facets, has so many different implications and applications in the game, that's what this game is about. That's what makes this game so exciting, so much fun. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, I am DUJ2. This has been, I guess it's been a metal spotlight. I haven't done one of these. You know what? If you guys remember, I did metal spotlights back JNS and KH2 Kyrie time. So you know what? We might bring this back, and this may be part 1, because I'm just thinking about so many different things I could talk about with this medal. There's so many other different setups and so many different combinations. I mean, you could even use this with a bunch of, certain tier 2s and tier 3s with certain traits, and this medal could be really interesting. Thank you very much, guys. I'll see you guys next time. See ya.